Kansas Memorial Stadium, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Cowboys will kick this deep to get us going. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. Let's it fly to the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A crucial pick six.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled there by the defense.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got a man down the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the 1st down and more. Now here he goes. The 30. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's a keeper trying to get to the market. The Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Jayhawks keep the football on the move. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Empty set now, 5 wide. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. To dart to the left side. Hook inside the red zone and still running. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Jayhawks are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's got 2.
Here's handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. It was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Kansas.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He breaks free. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Way too much speed on that play.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They'll try the ground game here with running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass not complete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that 1st down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a 1st down.
The Jayhawks offense is on the move now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. The Jayhawks pick up enough for a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Incompletion makes it second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, when somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble, and it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it. He's open. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but it's a jump play through the air.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Jayhawks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, try to run it in. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Kansas. This air attack is still unstoppable. See if they can convert the point after.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. The shotgun handoff here. Gets past the 35. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick this away to begin the second half. fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Takes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to run it here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 40-yard loss.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive. He looks right for a completion.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking for a man. Caught by the receiver. And now the defense able to bring him down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move trying to make something happen. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Who makes the grab? They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
He's running out of time here. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They're going to run it. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Too much speed for the defense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The player is down injured after that last play. He'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a... But instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
Back to their 11-yard line at second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return will be brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense is back out there now. A handoff to the back. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Jayhawks churn out another first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The receiver grabs it. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun run call.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Running a quarterback sneak here. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, just a devastating turnover. You're in field goal range with a chance to go ahead late, and now the defense takes over after that fumble. Just brutal.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. We're getting a scramble. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Let's take a deep shot here. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. And the Cowboys will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. So here we go, from a long way out, a chance to take the lead here in the final seconds. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Can this kicker deliver from 58 yards away to win the game? Target, it's no good. And here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
They'll run it to the left. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. Check this call on first and goal. Receiver gets the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage to that first down.
One to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
So we're set up now for the biggest third down attempt all game. Can the offense punch it in here in overtime? Trying to throw for it on third and goal. On the move now. Touchdown, Cowboys. They jump on top in OT.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. They kick the PAT over 0-for-2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.